Fuller.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, as is often the case with these debates, one prepares a long speech only to be told to hurry up and only speak for a couple of minutes. Honourable members may have heard that from me in the last bill that we debated. So let me use this opportunity to ask the Minister some what I hope are helpful questions and to make a broader general point to the House. As other honourable members have made, the general underlying bill about pensions dashboards regulations that this bill, skillfully introduced by my honourable friend, the member for Cheadle, seeks to do is to improve a commonplace problem for many pensions, which is we don't know where our pensions are, it's very hard to track, and that leads to all sorts of unintended consequences. Indeed, the Pensions Policy Institute estimated that 1.6 million pensions, with a total assessed value of 19.4 billion, have been lost. I don't know if that's a number the Minister recognised, but my honourable friend, the member for Cheadle, is absolutely right to bring this forward as an additional measure of consumer or pensioner protection. I would like to ask the Minister if she could clarify perhaps at what stage will penalties be levied? Is it on advisement that a fund holder has done wrong, sorry, a pension provider has done wrong? Will it be after a warning? Will it be after egregious ignorance of warnings provided? I think that would be helpful. Will it be in the public domain that a penalty has been levied, similar to issues, for example, on the national minimum living wage regulations? This is important because there is a significant imbalance in knowledge between fund operators and pension holders. What is the assessment of levying fines on professional qualifications, the ability to operate, and assessments by professional standards bodies? Clearly, integrity in managing people's pensions is a crucial characteristic. The levying of fines against an individual, I understand fines can be levied both against an institution and against an individual in this regard. Have we investigated carefully enough what the implications will be? Has the government liaised with professional standards bodies to ensure that if someone is fined, that it doesn't unduly limit their ability to continue to operate? When it comes to the fines, who is levying the fine and who's assessing it? Is it the regulator or the courts? I believe the Minister will say it is the regulator. Perhaps you can confirm that is the case. And that brings me to my more general point, Mr. Deputy Speaker, which is the House's oversight of regulators, the pensions regulator in this instance, but we have Ofgem and we have Ofwat, we have the FCA, and we assume that by providing these powers to a regulator that everything will work wonderfully well, but it frequently does not. And there is a significant gap in the oversight of many of our regulators in the UK that affects the operations of this Parliament, Mr. Deputy Speaker, and it is something that needs addressing urgently. If we look at, for example, some of the issues with the FCA, when the Financial Services and Markets Bill went through Parliament, I sought to bring through changes to that to ensure that certain performance indicators were met and that was a requirement for providing service to many of the participants, because without them our competitiveness is hurt. When decisions are made, if we look at the decisions of Ofgem with regard to who could participate in the energy market or how on earth we should handle the price cap through 2021, serious questions, serious decisions. Where's the accountability for that? I don't, and I'm not sure that the current structure where we rely on select committees is sufficient. And perhaps the Minister, without getting into the general point, might just find a bit of time to say, with this change, is she happy or not about the ability of the Work and Pensions Select Committee to fulfil its duties of oversight on the pensions regulator? Thank you.